Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again back to my YouTube channel. I greet you once again. My name still remains again Joseph, student of Buddha University. I'm pursuing my bachelor's. So the other time we were talking about the computer skills. So the other time we talked about what is computer, the computer hardware and software, the input devices, the output devices, and computer skills. So today we are going to talk about another thing on the computer. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate you all for watching my videos on YouTube. I remain part of you. So today we are going to continue with another subtopic in a computer, and we are going to look about what is called a file in a computer. Ladies and gentlemen, when we say a file in a computer, a file is just a connection of data on a computer storage device, primarily identified by its file name. That is what we call a file. It's just a collection of data on a computer storage device, primarily identified by its name. That is a file. And we also have what is called a file extension. A file extension is a suffix to a name of a computer file that indicates the characteristic of the file extension. And examples of the file extension, we have the docs, the common windows. Those are the examples of the file extension we have in a computer. And I forgot telling you the example of the files we have. The example of the files we have in the computer, we have like MP3s, we have the JPGs, we have the text, the docs. Those are the examples of the file we have in a computer. Those are all about the computer files and computer files extension. Another thing also, I want to talk about what we call booting in a computer. Ladies and gentlemen, when I talk about booting in a computer, booting we simply define it as the process of starting a computer. It simply means the process of starting a computer. That is booting in a computer. And we have two types of booting in a computer. We have cold booting and warm booting. So, cold booting simply means a process of starting a computer when it is completely off. That is the starting of a computer when it is shut down completely. And then warm booting is the starting of a computer when it is on. Just starting a computer when you have just temporarily closed it. That is warm booting. And during booting, the computer loads the operating system to its memory and perform a use. When you are booting, a computer loads its operating system to its memory and perform. And we also have the steps in booting. When you are carrying out a booting, there are some steps to be followed. Number one, BIOS and step up, followed by the power system. Another thing you test the operating system, load the system, configuration system, Those are the steps in booting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think you're still with me and will be still following me in my YouTube channel. I still remain against the students of Gulu University. Next time when we meet, we shall discuss another thing. I still remain part of you and we shall be interacting about these computer skills and knowledge. As it is now becoming the part of people, and majority of people are learning how to use the computer skill and our technologies. We meet again when I come back. Bye-bye.